Hello everyone, in this playlist we will cover concepts and questions from sequence and series, which is very important area when we talk about exams like CAT, ZAT and other management exams. So let's start with arithmetic progression first. So what exactly is an AP? So let me take a very basic series that we all know, that is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, etc. So now in an AP the difference between any two consecutive term is going to remain same. So if we look at this 4 minus 2, the difference is of 2. 6 minus 4, the difference is of 2. 8 minus 6, again the difference is of 2. And it goes on. So we can generalize this by saying let the first term be A and the common difference be D. So we can find out the formula for nth term. And how do we do that now? So the first term is going to be A, the second term is going to be A plus D, the third term is going to be A plus 2D, the fourth term is going to be A plus 3D. And now if you would notice, so when we talk about first term, the D's coefficient is 0. When we talk about second term, the D's coefficient is 1. When we talk about the third term, the D's coefficient is 2. So now if we carefully observe, to find the nth term, it is going to be nothing but A plus n minus 1D. Now let's talk about the sum of n terms. So for this, let me again take the series that we took, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So if we have to find the sum till term 5, that is term 1 plus term 2 plus term 3 plus term 4 plus term 5. So it is going to be nothing but 8 plus 2 10, 6 plus 4 10 and 10 30. So the sum of these 5 terms is going to be 30. We can also find out this sum by using the formula for sum of n terms, which is equal to n by 2 2a plus n minus 1d. So in this, n is going to be the number of terms, which is 5. A is going to be the first term, n minus 1 again the number of terms, and d is going to be the difference. So if we put in the values, it is going to be 5 by 2 2a, which is 4, plus n minus 1 4 into the common difference 2, so 8. So 5 upon 2 into 12, so we cancel out, this is going to be nothing but 5 into 6, which is 30, and we found out that earlier. So it is pretty straightforward formula, and if you don't want to remember formulas, you can take any simple series and work out how we can calculate any nth term. Now let's talk about what is arithmetic mean. Arithmetic mean is simply the average, that is sum of all observation divided by the number of observations. So let me take an example. What is going to be the arithmetic mean of series 2, 4, 6, 8? So the sum of observation is going to be nothing but 20 divided by the number of observation, which is 1, 2, 3 and 4. So its arithmetic mean is going to be nothing but 5. So now let us solve few questions related to AP. So the first question, in an arithmetic progression, the first term is 23 and the common difference is 7. Find the 19th term. So the first term, which is A, is equal to 23, common difference, which is D, is equal to 7. So we have to find the 19th term. So the formula for term n is A plus n minus 1D. So formula for term 19th is going to be A, which is 23, plus n minus 1, which is 19 minus 1 18, into difference, that is 7. So 18 7 is 126, 126 plus 23 is 149. So the term 19th is going to be 149. So let's look at the second question. The third term of an arithmetic progression is 59. So it is going to be a plus 2d is equal to 59, and the 23rd term is 329. So it is going to be a plus 22d is equal to 329. Find the 59th term. So we have to find 59th term. So let's solve this equation. If we subtract the first equation from second equation, we will get a will get cancelled. We will get 20d equals to 329 minus 59 is going to be 270. So d is going to be equal to 27 by 2. Okay, so now we can find out a by putting d in the first equation. So a plus 2 into 27 by 2 is 27 is equal to 59. So a is going to be nothing but 59 minus 27, 32. So now the formula for T59 is going to be nothing but a plus 58d. Okay, so a is 32 plus 58 into 27 by 2, which is going to be 29 into 27. Okay, so now 29 into 27 is 783 plus 32. So this is going to be equal to 815, and that is your answer. So now let's look at the third question. The sum of find the sum up to 60 terms of an arithmetic progression whose first term is 62 and common difference is -3. So the number of terms is going to be 60. Okay, the arithmetic progression whose first term is 62. So a is equal to 62 and common difference, which is d, is equal to -3. So the formula for sum of n term is going to be n by 2, 2a plus n minus 1d. Okay, so when we put in values, sum of 60 terms is going to be equal to 60 by 2, which is 30, into 2a, which is 2 into 62, 126, plus n minus 1d. So n minus 1 is going to be 59 into -3. Okay, so it is going to be equal to 30 into 126 minus 59 into 3 is 177. Okay, so it is going to be equal to 30 into -53, which is going to be equal to 1590, negative 1590. So now let's look at this question. Find the sum of first 29 terms of an arithmetic progression whose fifth term is 7 by 6 and 25th term is 101 by 6. Okay, so the sum of 29 terms is going to be nothing but 29 by 2, 2a plus n minus 1, that is going to be 29 minus 1, 28 into d. What we are given is term fifth. Okay, so it is a plus 4d, which is 7 by 6. Okay, and term 25th, which is going to be a plus 24d, which is equal to 101 by 6. So for finding the sum, we need 2a plus 28d. So if you will observe carefully, if we add these two equations, we will get nothing but a plus a, that is 2a, 4 plus 24, 28d, and it is going to be equal to 7 by 6 plus 101 by 6. Okay, so that is going to be equal to 108 by 6. It is going to be nothing but 18. Okay, so we will straight away put this into this equation. Okay, so 29 by 2 into 18. Okay, so it will get cancelled. It is going to be nothing but 29 into 9, that is 290 minus 29. Okay, so it is going to be equal to 261. So let's look at this question. If the fifth term of an arithmetic progression is 130, what is the sum of first 9 terms? So we have to find the sum of first 9 terms, which is going to be n by 2, that is 9 by 2, into 2a plus n minus 1, that is 8 into d. Okay, so it is going to be nothing but 9. We can cancel 2 and 8 here. Okay, so it is going to be 9 into a plus 4d, and what we are given is the fifth term of progression, which is equal to 130. So fifth term is going to be equal to a plus 4d. Okay, so we can directly put this into our equation, 9 into 130, which is going to be nothing but 1170. The sum of first 7 term of an arithmetic progression is equal to the sum of first 8 terms of an arithmetic progression. What is the sum of first 15th term? Okay, so sum of 7 term is equal to sum of 8 terms. Okay, so n by 2 into 2a plus 6d is equal to, n is nothing but 7. Okay, 8 by 2 into 2a plus 7d. So if we cross multiply, 2 will get cancelled, and what we will get is 14a plus 42d is equal to 16a plus 56d. And if we find out, then if we shift these a and d to this side, we will get here 0 is equal to 16a minus 14a, 2a plus 56d minus 42d, 14d. Okay, so we got this. What we have to find is the sum of first 15 terms. So the formula for the sum of first 15 term is going to be 15 by 2 into 2a plus 15 minus 1, 14d. We have 2a plus 14d as 0. So if we put this into our formula, we will get 15 by 2 into 0. So therefore 0 is our answer. So let's look at the 7th question. The sum of 3 terms in an arithmetic progression is 27. The product of extreme term is 65. Find the term. So if you would take the normal variable how we used to take, that is a plus d, a plus 2d, it will unnecessarily create more equations, and which will be lengthy to solve. Okay, so the basic funda here is, instead of taking these, we will take a minus d, a and a plus d. So whenever the sum of n term is given, where n is less than or equal to 10. Okay, so because less than or equal to 10 is manageable. For example, here it is given sum of 3 terms, so we can take a minus d, a plus d. If it has been given sum of 4 terms, so we can take a minus d, a plus d. Now the difference is of 2d, so here it is going to be a minus 3d and a plus 3d. So the basic funda here is, if we add this, we will get only one variable a. Okay, and if n is here, n is equal to 4, and if n is equal to 5, then we will go by a minus d, a plus d. Okay, then a minus 2d, here a plus 2d, because the difference is of d. Okay, so like this we can form the sum of till n terms, where n is less than or equal to 10, because till then it is manageable. Okay, so let's look at this question now. One second. So the sum of 3 terms is 27. So a minus d plus a plus d is equal to 27, which is going to be 3a is equal to 27, a is equal to 9. Okay, and we have given the product of extreme term as 65. So this is going to be our term 1, this is going to be our term 2, and this is going to be our term 3. Extreme term, that is a minus d into a plus d, a minus d into a plus d is equal to 65. Okay, so a is nothing but 9, so we will straight away replace it by 9. Okay, so we will use the formula a square minus b square, which is equal to a minus b into a plus b. Okay, so straight away we can write that 9 square is 81 minus d square is equal to 65, or d is equal to 16 under root 16. Okay, or equal to plus minus 4. So the terms would be nothing but we got a as 9, a 9 plus 4, which is 13, and 9 minus 4, which will be equal to 5. So our three terms are 5, 9 and 13. Okay, let's look at this question. Consider the two sequences 10, 13, 16, 19 and so on till 109. The other sequence 11, 15, 19, 23 and so on till 131. Find the number of terms common to both the sequence. So the first series is 10, 10, 13, 16, 19 till 109. So in this series the common difference is of 13 minus 10, 3. Okay. The second series is 10, 11, 15, 19, 23 so on till 131. In this series the common difference is 15 minus 11, 4. Okay, so now the key to this question is we need to find the first term common to both the series. So in this case we can see that 19 is common to both the series. Okay, so our first term is going to be 19. Now what will be our common difference? So common difference is going to be the LCM of common difference of both the series, because see, if we were to continue this the first series, it will increase by the difference of 3. Okay, so at some point it will also increase, this term might also increase by the difference of 12. Okay, and similarly in the second series this is going to increase by the difference of 4 again. Okay, so at some point it is also going to increase by the difference of 12. So that's why we take LCM of both the series. So if we add 12 to it, we will get our next term as 31. Okay, and we will get our next term as 43, and we have to go on till find the number of terms which are less than 109. Okay, so we will simply just use our formula of Tn, that is term nth. Okay, so its formula is going to be nothing but Tn should be less than or equal to 109. Okay, or a plus a is nothing but 19. Okay, plus n minus 1d, and difference is of 12. Okay, should be less than or equal to 109. So we can find out n here. N would come out to be equal to, should be less than or equal to 109 minus 19 is going to be 90, plus 12, 102 divided by 12. Okay, so it is going to be come out 8 point something. So our number of terms in the final sequence, that is the third sequence, is going to be 8. So our answer becomes 8. Okay.